Okay, so here we are again at the World Championships with Yann Guyader, looking at the 20k elimination race on the road. And there's one thing that makes this race especially spectacular: it's wet. What does that change, Yann?
First, even on the dry was pretty tricky course, so it was already a little bit dangerous. And now that it's wet, I think it's going to be even more tactical. So we can see the lead has been taken by the French guy since like 10 laps and doesn't change a lot. And now it seems that Diego wants to be at the front. So we can see a very tactical race, and we can see that the American team is really strong. They are at the front since the beginning of the race. And it's now 13 laps to go, and I think Joey is going to be my favorite one for the win.
Okay, because exactly we still have 13 laps to go, which means that basically the whole race was 50 laps, so a large portion of the race is already over. What have we been seeing? We have been seeing a guy from Chile leading out for a lot of laps, then it was Ewan Fernandez from France who took over. On the other hand, we have seen the Italians, but much more the New Zealand guys, Scott Arledge and also Peter Michael, fighting to get into the front, and they never really made it. Is that because of the track?
Yeah, the problem is that if you're not in the inside line, you have almost no chance to take the lead. So once you get the inside line, you just have to keep it and close every door before each corner, and then it makes it easier. We can see it with the French. He's probably not the strongest, but he's racing smart. He took the lead, he's not wasting that much energy, and we might see him in the final lap.
Okay, we've also been seeing a little bit of the Germans this time. We saw Felix Reenen a lot of times, a lot in front, not actually in front, but almost in front, so he's looking good. You were saying something interesting. You seem to think that the guys that are used to skating in the rain will have a big advantage here?
Yeah, we can see that all the people racing in Europe doing the marathon series are at the front because they're used to racing in the rain. Whereas the South American and the Asian that never skate in the rain, they have some difficulties to keep up and follow the group. So it's going to be quite an interesting race, but you have also a good surprise. We can see that only one skater is not skating on rain wheel and is still in the pack, is that Chilean guy. So maybe if the course gets a little bit dry, he's going to be at the finish.
Okay, but so far we haven't any dry up, but here comes the guy from Chile again, also Diego Rosero, already gotten a gold and a bronze medal, is looking very strong again. So he's from Colombia, but because he skated so many times in Europe, he will probably be able to follow in the rain, right?
Yeah, I think he's going to get a medal, and we saw him super strong on the track, so when you're super strong on the track, you're normally good on the road too. We didn't see a lot Bartsching since the beginning of the race. He might be hidden in the pack and waiting for the good time to go to the front. So don't forget that he's been a world champion last year and been dominating in Europe. So I think we have to watch every single skater. It seems now that Felix is out.
Okay, Felix seems to be out. It's a little bit the same as on the track. We have 2 Italians, 2 New Zealand, 2 times Colombia, I believe. Then we have 2 times America. Chile is still in there. The French are still in there, right?
Yeah, the French are usually good in the rain, but we can see that it's pretty much sorted by countries. It's 2 guys of USA, then there is Diego, the guys of New Zealand, the French guys. So I think it's going to be hard to go full in the last laps.
Okay, exactly. We wanted to say a little bit about the New Zealand guys. They've been working so hard every time to come to the front, and each time they had problems. Oh, there's a lot of pushing going on. Already a lot of skaters got warnings because they come from the straightaway. Everybody wants to get a better position, and then it goes into some tight turns where they know they have no position to take over again. So very difficult for the skaters, and we've seen that especially Scott Arledge has worked a lot, so he must be tired by now.
And he's been in the outside line pretty much the whole race. I think he's working for his teammate, but for sure he's been wasting a lot of energy.
Okay, so here they come again. It's still Chile on the front, incredible, and also Diego Rosero looking very good. And it was actually the French guy on top, and we have Joey Mantilla.
I think Joey being really strong. He's been here since the beginning of the race at the front, so.
Yeah, but we can also say that Joey is probably one of the smartest racers here because he's been in second, third position the entire race. We have never seen him struggling, and behind him there's war going on. Now it's Matteo Amabile from Italy who actually got eliminated.
I think he crashed actually. because his number is rough. So
Okay, so here they come out of the turn and then the big fight starts again to keep the position. Who will be eliminated? I don't know, let's go and see.
I think it's Ecuador. Whoa, almost
Ecuador or
crashed.
Venezuela. Yeah, because that was another comment on the track.
Venezuela out, we can see. Venezuela.
Venezuela's out. So what we've also been seeing, a lot of people have been complaining about. Oh, also Belgian Ferris
it seems
Sprout
very
died.
crashed, very
So
crashed.
Bart Swings is now alone as well. So we have again the same situation as we had a while on the track. So Fabio Francolini alone, Bart Swings is alone, but Peter Michael still has his teammate Scott Arledge out there.
This could make the difference. And actually Peter is taking the lead now, we can see.
Okay, so Peter Michael seems to be doing very well. No, but
the Chilean guy out. The Chilean guy is out.
Actually, I think Scott Arledge is also out. Did you still see him?
Yeah, no, I didn't see him. Maybe he crashed with Ferry actually.
Okay, but Peter Michael. Peter Michael on the front now.
Yeah, with Diego and Joey.
Well, there we have three contenders for the title, but indeed I agree, we haven't seen Bart Swings, and he's been suspiciously quiet, so maybe he feels actually really good. But here again, coming out of that turn, we have an incredible battle for position. It's really hard.
I think it's the French out. Ewan Fernandez is
Ewan Fernandez is out.
But it seems something happened in the corner because they got dropped, so they might have slipped in the corner.
Okay, and also Jorge Bolaños from Ecuador is still in there.
Yeah, he's one of the South Americans still in the race because he's been racing several years in the Merton series. That's why he's probably still here. Now he's eliminated for faults on the French guy.
Okay, and we have the Americans. Actually, it's Joey Mantilla, but I believe it's also Justin Stelly, who are actually holding up together as a team. This is actually the first time that we see the Americans acting strong as a team.
But the thing is that Justin Stelly has been winning in Duluth in the rain.
Okay, now Ewan Fernandez for sure is out, and Jorge Bolaños is out as well.
Yeah, he's out as well.
But man, there's a lot of pushing in this race. Every time they go into that first corner,
it also comes from the fact that the course is slippery. So when you came in the corner, you need to slow down, so then you push, and then that's what happened.
Okay, so now we still have 4 laps to go, so it will actually really get exciting right now. The crowd is getting crazy for Colombia.
Yeah.
Bart Swings on the outside, will trying to keep his position. Who will be out? Okay, Peter
Michael's out.
Peter Michael's out, yes. Let's look. Yes, Peter Michael definitely out. So Fabio Francolini is still in there, but he looks a little bit in difficulty. We have 3 laps to go.
And it's still 8 skaters, I think.
Still incredible how Joey Mantilla is just sitting there doing nothing.
Cruising, it seems to be easy for him.
I actually talked to the coach of Bart Swings, Jorge Botero, and he said if Bart wants to win, he needs to be in front way before we go into the final.
Yes, that's for sure.
So he said if Joey Mantilla manages to go into the last turn, it's Bart Swings who's out.
I think it's Bart Swings out. We have to see.
Whoa. But that's very surprising right now.
Bart Swings out.
It's Bart Swings who's out of the race. So there was
I know, it seems the American is out for fault. De Français ou c'est qui? C'est qui?
Okay, no, it's the Airman. You might be right because they are continuing to skate. Number 11, who is that?
Number 11.
You can't really see. It's an incredible sprint. There's still 2 laps to go, so we're really going into the last part of the race. Who is number 11? Oh yeah, the American is out, and Peter Michael, he was already out. Number 98 is out now. We don't really know who it is. But we have 3 guys getting away, and it is Bart Swings who's actually taking the lead, and Joey Mantilla has difficulty to follow. We have Diego Rosero behind Joey Mantilla, but Bart Swings
wait
is
for
doing
the straight.
exactly what he wanted to do. But now we go onto that straightaway, into the last straight. And Bart Swings knows what he has to do. He knows that if he's in front, he has a good chance to win. And he has a good lead. So
I think Bart is going to win easy. It seems Bart is going to win.
Joey Mantilla is doing everything he can, and Diego Rosero is holding in his 3rd position. And we have Fabio Francolini still in the race, but he's 4th.
But it's not done till it's...
Joey Mantilla slipping away. And it's Diego Rosero into 2nd spot. We're trying to get onto Bart Swings, but Bart
Diego
Swings
is catching. Diego is
But look at Bart Swings. Diego Rosera is trying to get onto Bart Swings. Bart Swings it into the sprint against Diego Rosera, and it's Bart Swings who gets his first win, just in front of Diego Rosera and Joey Mantilla. So that's what
I think Joey might have won if he didn't slip, but you saw the corner were really, really slippery.
But we saw Bart Swings, who actually got away with 2 laps to go, and basically Joey never had a chance to get up.
He's been really smart because when Joey and Diego were looking at each other, Bart Swings went away. So he's been doing a really smart race, and I think he was frustrated to get 2 times second on the track. So it's been quite a good revenge for him, and I think tomorrow is going to be once again one of the contenders for the points race.
Yeah, like we said in the beginning, Bart Swings is a good rain racer. He's a strong skater, and he got his well-deserved gold medal. Thanks a lot, Yann.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.